Since sample is required in a study and drawn from a population, in this video, we are going to determine other measures that describe sample. Let us first define parameter. A parameter is a descriptive measure of a population, while a statistic, without S, it is a number which describes a sample. What are the measures under parameter and statistic? These are, in parameter, we have population mean, population standard deviation, population variance. In statistic, which describes sample, we have here sample mean, sample standard deviation, and sample variance. What is sampling distribution? A sampling distribution is a probability distribution when all possible samples of size n are repeatedly drawn from a population. How to construct a sampling distribution? Let's have this example. Construct a sampling distribution of the mean and the histogram for the set of data below. We have 5 numbers here included: 86, 89, 92, 95, and 98. For the first step, we have to solve for the population mean. In here, all we have to do to solve for the population mean, just add the data given, 86 plus 89 plus 92 plus 95 plus 98, divided by 5, which is the number of scores given in this example. So using your calculator, that is equal to 92. 92 is the population mean. Step number 2 is to construct all random samples consisting of 3 observations from the given dataset. Arrange the observations in ascending order without replacement and without repetition. Then get the sample mean of each random sample. So first, from the given dataset, we have 86, 89, 92, 95, 98. We are going to identify observations with 3 numbers in an outcome without repetition and without replacement. Example, in this data, we can have 86, 89, 92. So in this outcome, there are 3 observations at a time without replacement and repetition. Next, we have 86, 89, 95. Next, we can have 86, 89, 98. Next, we have 86, 92, 95. 86, 92, 98. 86, 95, 98. Next, can have 89, 92, 95. So, kukunin mo lahat as long as na meron pa. We have here 89, 92, 98. We have 89, 95, 98. And then the next and last, we have 92, 95, 98. If you have 5 data in a given problem, and then you're going to construct all random samples consisting of 3 observations without replacement and repetition. So here, you can have a possible outcomes of 10. There will be 10 outcomes. So here, lalagay tayo ng table for the random sample with 3 observations without replacement and repetition. So ito na yung na-identify natin na random sample. So there are 10. So you write here 86, 89, 92, 86, 89, 95, and so on and so forth until 92, 95, 98. So in this step also, you're going to get the sample mean of each random sample. To get the sample mean, so all you have to do is to add all the samples in each observation. So that would be 86, 89, 92. You're going to add all those 3 divided by 3. So yung divisor natin dito, yan yung number ng data dito sa random sample. Since na 1, 2, 3, there are 3. So, 3 din yung i-divide natin dun sa summation nila. So, that is equal to 89. Eksakto yan na 89. Next, 86, 89, 95 divided by 3 kasi 3 pa din yung number dito. We have 90. 86 plus 89 plus 98 divided by 3, that is 91. Same process hanggang pinaka-last. We have 92 plus 95 plus 98 divided by 3, that is equal to 95. So, take note of the sample mean and also the random sample. Yung sample mean natin dito, we have 89 para dito sa unang random sample, 90 sa second. Ang sample mean ng third random sample, we have 91. Also, with the fourth, we have 91. With the fifth, the sample mean is 92. The sixth random sample, we have 93, 92, 93, 94, 95, respectively. So for step number 3 is to construct the sampling distribution of the sample mean. So ito na yung magiging sampling distribution natin. Itong sample mean ay kinuha natin dun sa step number 2. Ito yung mga sample mean na na-compute natin by adding the random sample per observation. So sinulat ko dito, we have 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Kung makikita ninyo dito sa sinulat ko sa left side, merong dalawang 91. Pag sulat ko dito sa table, once mo na lang siya isusulat kasi makikita natin siya kung ilang ulit na nasulat or naulit yung 91, makikita natin siya dito sa probability. Yung 92 ganun din. Dito sa sampling distribution table, isang beses na lang siya isusulat. And also yung 93, once na lang din isusulat. So for the probability, when we say probability, ilang times ba nag-appear yung sample mean dito sa set natin? Over ilang outcomes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 sample means. Yung 89 ba? How many 89 are there in the sample means? There is only 1. So ang ilalagay mo na probability, that would be once lang siya nag-appear. So 1 over 10. Yung 10 is the number of sample means. There are 10 sample means here. Ito. So the probability, if you're going to use scientific calculator, 1 divided by 10 is equal to 0.1. Next, what about 90? What's the probability of 90? So once lang siya nag-appear dito, so that would be 1 over 10. 10 is the number of sample means. So using your calculator, 1 divided by 10, that is 0.1. Next, 91. How many times nag-appear? So 2 times. So 1, 2. So lalagay mo dito 2 over 10. In your calculator, that is 0.2. Yung 92, ganun din. Dalawang beses nag-appear. So 2 over 10, yung probability ng 92, that is equal to 0.2. And yung 93, dalawang beses din nag-appear. So that would be, the probability of that is 2 over 10. That is equal to 0.2. Yung 94, once lang. So the probability would be 1 over 10. That is equal to 0.1. At yung 95, ganun din. We have 1 over 10. And 1 divided by 10, that is equal to 0.1. Next, we're done with the sampling distribution. Ito yung sampling distribution na hinihingi ng example. So this is your sampling distribution. Yung hinihingi din sa problem is the probability histogram of the sampling distribution. So here, ginawa natin ganito na yung table. This is the sample mean. We have 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Yan yung sample mean natin at yung probability, we have this respectively. So in the X and Y axis, we have this. On the horizontal line, we have the sample means. And for the vertical line, we have the probability of the sample mean. So yung nandito sa horizontal line, sunod-sunod lang yan, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. So to draw the probability histogram, first, ano yung probability ng 89? So you're going to draw a bar. So the height of that is 0.10. That describes the probability. 1 over 10 is equal to 0.10. You're going to have 1 divided by 10. That is 0.10 or 0.1. For 90, yung 90, for the sample mean, the height of that should be the probability, 1 over 10. Next, 91, we have 2 over 10 or 0.20. For 92, we have 2 over 10, 0.20. For 93, 2 over 10, that's the height. For 94, we have 1 over 10, this one. And for 95, we have also 1 over 10. So now this is the probability histogram of the sampling distribution given the example. Now, it's your turn. Given the data set below, select 3 samples at a time without replacement and without repetition. Round off to the nearest integer. We have here 55, 61, 78, 75, and 81. So the first step is to solve for the population mean. All you have to do is to add all the numbers in the given problem divided by 5. 5 is the number of scores given. So since na merong 5 number, so divided by 5. Using your calculator, that is equal to 70. So here, the population mean is 70. Step number 2 is to construct all random samples consisting of 3 observations from the given data set. We have to arrange the observations in ascending order without replacement and repetition. Then we have to get the sample of each random sample. There are 5 data. So here, there are 10 random samples. Now, we are going to compute for the sample mean for each random sample consisting of 3 observations. So here, 55 plus 61 plus 75 divided by 3, that is equal to 64. And the sample mean, we have here 64, 65, 66, 69, 70, 71, 71. There are 2 71, 72, and then 73, 78. Next is to construct the sampling distribution since na meron na tayong sample mean. Ito yung nakuha nating sample mean sa step number 2. We have 64, 65, 66, 69, 70, dalawang 71, 72, 73, and then 78. In this table, in the first column, we have the sample means. In here, yung 71, dalawang beses na naulit. So, dito sa table, once mo na lang siya isusulat. For the probability here, in the second column, we have 64, that is 1 over 10. Yung 71, that is 2 over 10. And the rest, that is 1 over 10 for the probability of the sample. For step number 4, we have to construct the histogram for the sample mean. Ito na yung given na sampling distribution in the previous slide. So, in the horizontal axis, we have the sample mean. So, kung makikita nyo, wala dyan sa sampling distribution ng 67 and 68. So, dito sa graph, wala ding bar na makikita ka sa taas ng 67 saka 68. Wala ding bar sa 74, 75, 76, and 77 since wala namang nakalagay sa sampling distribution na 74, 75, 76, and 77. So take note of the height of the graph or height of the bar. That is the probability of the corresponding sample.